Hi everyone, welcome to the next video in this series of kitchen items from Rooms of Wonder by Johanna Basford, and we have our Castle Arts soft touch pencils for this one. We have quite a few items to do on this particular page. I'm quite fancying starting with the flowers actually. I was going to do them pink, like pink tulips, but we have pink here. So I think maybe I will do something slightly different. I haven't used my favourite colour yet. Shall I use my favourite colour? I think so. So Purple Lake Deep is my favourite colour from the castles. This one looks a bit odd. I don't know how well you can see. It's a bit wrinkly. Actually there, you can see it. It's a bit hard to see with the black against the, you might see it there better. But I think it's okay. And I'm going to give it a bit of sharpen and we'll do our flowers in this colour. I think I'll start at the bottom with a darkish amount and then a bit less towards the tip of the petals. I may add a lighter colour as well, but I'll see how it looks. I want this front one to be slightly lighter than the side ones anyway. It's a bit closer to us. I feel it'd be a bit lighter. I've just been out for a walk actually. I'm still on my first day on the Monday of recording this page, so I've done a lot today, which is nice. But I had a lunch break. I had a nice lunch and my mum rang me, so that was nice. Had a chitter chat, and she'd been to a bit of someone's 90th birthday party at the weekend, so she's telling me about that, so that was nice. And then I popped to the shop. The sun unfortunately had come out, so it was a bit bright, but I popped my hat on and hurried along the canal path under the trees, and so I think it was okay. I don't like being out in the sun too much, but there we go. Have to sometimes. I know you need it for the vitamin D. I take a vitamin D supplement because we're advised to in the UK over the winter anyway, because we don't get enough sun then, or we don't get the right type of sun or something. I read that if you get sun in the, I'm just choosing my stem colour while I'm chattering to you. If you get sun, I'm going to use the Castle Green. If you get sun in the winter between October and March, it can burn you and, you know, create the nasties from burn. I'm trying to find the Castle Green, there it is. But it doesn't produce the vitamin D due to the angle of the sun. This is in the UK. So Castle Green I'm going to use for the stems. I'm just going to give it a sharpen. Right. Now these are quite narrow, so I think I'm just going to do the whole thing with just one pressure like that. I might change it up for the leaves a little bit. I'm thinking maybe for the leaves I might try and fade them towards the tip a little bit. Yes, so we need to be careful in the UK, and then in between March and October you can get the right rays with the vitamin D, but of course the sun is even stronger. I've gone out the lines there. So there's an even greater risk of problems from sunburn. So I tend to just take vitamin D all year and cover up in the sun a bit. I had short sleeves on today, but as I say, I was under the, I was quick. Right, what colour pot? I'm thinking maybe a, well, we could go with purples. I was going to go darker and mulberry, but I think that's going to take it a bit too dark. Let's go for something a little bit lighter. Maybe the lavender. Let me see if I can find it first. Where are you, lavender? Is that you? Yes, I am talking to my pencils, but I'm also talking to my camera. So here we go, lavender. So I'm equally mad either way. Yeah, I think a lighter tone might just keep it light, obviously. But I mean, I don't want it to get really dark and gloomy, this picture. So I'm going to just colour around this sort of bit in the middle. I haven't thought about that yet. What I ideally want to do that I haven't succeeded in doing is to make it a little darker on the edges. I hope done it a little bit. I was going to go into town, but in the end it got too sunny, so I didn't. They sell magnifying glasses, or they used to, in one of the shops. I saw some poor reviews of them and I wasn't sure whether to go for it or not, but I've decided that I'm just going to risk it and have a go. Now I think I want to go for the pinky purples. I think the Purple Deep might be a good one. Where are you, Purple Deep? Although I know that I can't do white pen over the top of these. I think I'm in the wrong bit. Tray of pencils. There we go. But I don't think I'll need to, so I think it'll be okay. Because I think it's this Purple Deep that bleeds into white pen. But I don't think I'm going to need any white. I'm going to fade it a little bit towards the top and bottom. I don't know why. You don't have to. I'm just doing it. I don't know why I'm doing it. Right, now I want a slightly lighter colour. We could go pink, but I think we'll try and stay within the purples. And I'll go purple light. I think that makes sense. Is this the purple light? Yeah. Sorry, stretching across the picture. There we go. I didn't see much when I was out. I was looked at the plants, but no, I was looking at the wildlife, but I didn't see much going on in the canal. It's quite quiet. There are a few people about, a few dogs, joggers, cyclists, you know, the usual. But no outstandingly exciting wildlife. Okay, we've got a coffee pot now. I'm thinking let's go for quite a different colour. I'm thinking, I don't know why, but I always think coffee pots could be orange. That's what I'm going to do. No idea why I think that at all. I'm just looking, we haven't done an orange coffee pot on this page at least, so what colour's that? That's a terracotta. I don't think I want that. I think I'm going to start with the orange lake and then darken areas after. So let's have a go. So I'm going to do the whole thing in an evenish layer. I'm always cautious to say ish because I'm not that good. Layer of orange lake to start with. And then we'll think about where it needs to be a bit more intense afterwards. So we'll go through here. Yeah, it was the flowers aren't quite so nice now. I think in the spring when you get buttercups, you get, my husband was telling me the name. I'm going to do this diamond pattern next. I've decided for some reason that I want to do it chrome green. So I'm going to do that next, and it'll make it easier for me when I'm doing the edges of the coffee pot. I'm going to do this quite hard so that if I colour over it with the orange, which I will, it won't matter, it won't show up. That's the plan. Yeah, it was fairly busy in the shop though. I guess it's lunchtime. Back to our orange lake. People were probably buying the sandwiches. I did see someone leaving with a sandwich and a big bar of chocolate. Lindor chocolate in a big bar. Nice. But there are other people with trolleys doing a fair amount of shopping. I only had 3 things, so I went to the little kiosk. The baskets, it says 10 items or fewer on that counter. Sometimes I have a few more and that counter's empty. Because this is my local supermarket that I've shopped in, well, I've lived here for, I worked it out the other day, 22 years. So I've been shopping there a lot. It didn't used to be our general shop because it's expensive. But we can, luckily, my husband, he says to me, look, we don't spend money on lots of stuff. Let's just go and spend it there and get some nice things. So that's what we do. Now this pot, I'm thinking I want to colour it as if it's a pot of strawberry jam. I don't know why, but I'm thinking the flowers and the coffee pot aren't really related, so I don't need to think about that matching in. So it can be a coffee pot, some flowers and some strawberry jam. I don't see why not. So I'm going to use the cadmium red for the sort of jam. I mean, it might not be strawberry, it might be raspberry. Let's see what colour it comes out at. Well, it's quite pinkish, isn't it? Looks rather nice. Maybe it's mixed berry, red currant. I've gone over that, didn't want to. Never mind. Not the end of the world. Yeah, when my boys were little in their double buggy, I used to open the hood a little bit on the buggy and rest a basket on there and nip round and shop. Put the shopping on the handlebars of the buggy on the way home. I used to have a little clip to hang the shopping bags off. This feels a long, long time ago, but I guess it was, because they are now nearly 18. Going to be 18 in August. This is Spice Red. I'm just going to sharpen it. I'm going to use it for the lid, I think. There we go. I'm thinking of putting it in here, in these little tiny upside down V's. To make it look a bit shadowed, because it's quite dark. And then I'll put a slightly lighter colour, but I might also use it here. I was telling them the other day how they love shopping, because they would sit in the trolley and put their hands out and try and grab everything off the shelf. I'm sure most children do the same thing. I'm going to find the alizarin crimson. I think it's that one. Nope. Must be this. Oh no, there it is. I'm going to do the rest of the lid. I can do it in a light layer first just to see how it looks. Yeah, they used to be love all the bright colours and things. It was quite useful because it meant they were happy to go shopping without you having to. Some children really dislike it, don't they? Yeah, leave that there. I'm just going to try and erase that bit where I've gone over there. I don't think it's going to erase that well. But it's just, I don't really want it there. If I can, even if I can just fade it down a bit, that'll help me. There we go. Now I've got some greens going on. I'm thinking I might do these cloths with some of the green, because we've got greens. I might not use the greens that we've used already, but just get some green. Although, ooh, our cloth was green that we did there, wasn't it? What about, let's introduce some blue. Let's use some blues we haven't used yet. What colour's that? Let's use the sky blue to start with. Why not? I was saying how when the children got a little bit older, I'd sometimes give them something to hold while they were in the trolley to sort of keep them occupied. So they might have like a bag of carrots was always quite a good one, because if they dropped it on the floor it didn't matter. You wouldn't give them anything too delicate, obviously. So I would do that, or a box of cereal maybe. There's our sky blue. Let's use the cerulean blue middle. I don't think we use that one. It doesn't matter. I mean, this exercise isn't really about making sure we use everything, but it's quite nice to just try out some different colours. These pencils, by the way, go down very nicely on Johanna's paper. I find some people have said that her latest books are a little bit slick, and they find really soft pencils, you know, like your Prismas, don't sit well on the paper. I haven't used prismers in here very much, so I don't really know. I'm going to use the indigo light for this fine stripe. But I found the paper fine, but of course different countries will have different papers in their book. So, and I think Johanna had said she changed the paper. Is it for this book? I'm going to grab the Intense Blue. It's a good name, isn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure she said she had to change the paper because they didn't have any left. I don't know if that was the UK or the USA. I think it was the USA, and she said she'd used the same paper as Kirby's books, but a lot of people really disliked it. But I mean, it's such a personal thing. I'm used to so many different books. I've got so many books now. I'm so lucky, and different books with different paper that I'm okay with it. This is Spice Red, and I'm going to use it for the shelf. I know we've done wood for quite a few of them, but not all of them. But I did say that I was going to try and keep the shelf with some colours from the page, so that's what I'm doing. I'm going to use some orange lake on top of it. The sun has been really kind to me today. It's shining now, but it's moved so it's not on the desk. And I'm going back to the Spice Red to do a few touches. And so that's good. So it's shining in here. It's on the very back of the desk, nowhere near where this book is. So it's great. There we go. I want to do a bit of shadow because we've got things in front of each other. I am gonna have to use a different colour. I think I'm gonna use the Cool Grey Deep this time. And we're just gonna go around the pots. Like that, and this side, and hopefully it will just give the impression that this pot is a little bit further forward than the others on the shelf. And we'll put a little bit here, look where these two are on top of each other. We can put a little bit there. And then I'm thinking, I don't know if that's the bottom of the lid or if that's the bottom of the lid. I'm going to put one top and bottom. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there, I think. There we go. Yeah, so there are our 3 items for today. Let's brush them off for you. There we go. We've got 3 items tomorrow as well, so I shall have a think and see how we get on. But for now, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you have a super day and happy colouring.